Meaningful stories, creative practices, inspired pages. Yep, that's exactly what a December album and any album should be all about. And this December album will be about just those things. We're going to include artful details, the beauty of the season, in a most fun, interactive, layered, ticketed, tagged, embellished way. Hi, my name is Jamie Pate, and welcome to Story December. This is a brand new class coming out November 2025. And this video is the walkthrough of the completed class, not filled in, but completed, that we are going to be crafting inside Storied December. It's an album and pages class. It's an album class in that we are taking a pre-made, pre-ring bindered 6x8 album and filling it with pages. And so the class is a 10-story creative workshop that is the telling of several seasonal stories. And I will tell you that the stories that I'm going to be sharing harken right out of past books that I have made, creating December albums for a multiplicity of years. And to be completely honest, I am not great with keeping up everyday storytelling. I used to do that really well. For some reason, when I had a house full of little kids, I don't even know why that was. Now, maybe I'm just busier. I don't know. But what I did capture with this class, this time, because this might just be a volume 1, who knows, is 10 stories or 10 foundations or 10 ways that always find their way into my album. And so class will unpack that much more specifically, but let me give you an idea here. I already mentioned the 6x8 album. This is probably the most asked question I've had so far since launching the early registration. What album will this be built in? I think I see a 6x8 album. I'm not really sure, so I hope to clarify that today. Yes, you are seeing this is a 6x8 album. It's an exclusive item from ScrapbookCom. And by the way, all the links will be linked below. There are some items that are already on the notify me list. So if there's something that you are interested in, make sure you click the notify me, because they will be coming back into stock at some point. Now, inside the 6x album, some pages are inside the bucket and some not so much. And that being said, I also have linked several of the pocket pages that fit this album in particular. My approach to this is I literally keep a box full of these page pockets all the time. I don't necessarily keep something just because I'm going to make a thing. I just always have them. So in this particular album, you're going to see 2x2 pages. You're going to see 3x4 pockets. You're going to see open 6x8 pockets. And I will be sharing that in the links, specifically the ones that I've used. So as we open this up, I actually have my first page, a make that was crafted months ago. It's free on YouTube. It's with the unboxing of this collection, which I need to talk about the collection for a moment, because the highlight of the book is a new collection by Ardent Creative called Season of Joy. And so focusing on that, as well as some other things that I brought to the mix, I used Season of Joy to craft these pages. And so you can see this one made out start to finish. I will link it below with the supplies, but we have interactive pages, places for journaling, spaces for outside of the pocket photos, plenty of that. We have very special traditional stories that are going to be told on these pages. And again, spaces for the photos that we want to document as well. I actually talk about this in the lesson and why this little page is in here. And then interactiveness, layers, clusters, reasons for making. You know, it's not just always about the creative practice. That is a large part of this class, but there's reasons behind the creative practices as well. We will be exploring these kinds of interactivenesses, I like my word, interactivenesses as well, and how those came together. And then even being able to just hinge right into the book itself, pages, and what their stories can be about as well. Yes, there will be an art page or two. We will see. And let me make a little segue here because I don't feel like I did a great job when I talked about this in the gathering video, which I'll also link, that talks about all the supplies that I literally gathered to craft this year's December album. And that on this page here, you can see this pattern. And it's from the decoupage paper from Season of Joy. And I will be completely honest with you because I want you to know what you're getting into. This is the only place in the whole entire book that I'm using any of the decoupage paper. Now, I have some ideas for how to further use the paper here in my own stash. And I'm thinking... while we're talking about this, the pages that I've structured inside of this album, for me, I won't limit myself just to these stories. If something else comes along, I've got plenty of room in the way this album has been set up to add additional stories. So that being said, I also have plenty of papers left over to stay within the theme of Season of Joy, to add to those stories. And so my decoupage paper may very well still come back out, but I want to make sure you knew that. So this is the back of the art page, and I myself will be doing something with this, and I will be adding the pages into the classroom as I finish those pages as well. We have a little fun story here with this cutaway card. Always with these 2x2 pockets because I just absolutely adore them. And so they have a story to tell here as well. You've seen a bit of this hanging around out and about in the interwebs. And so here's a little bit closer look at that page there. And then that takes us to the final project in this book. This is all one lesson here that we will be constructing together in class. As always, it is my prayer and desire that you are inspired for how to make pages, how to make interactive, how to put elements together for embellished clusters, and that they just don't find a home in one singular place, but that you take that further into all of your making, that you take these ideas and you put them on a card front. You take these ideas and you put them on a gift tag and you give them away. You take these ideas and then you make a January book or what have you. That Season of Joy is all year round when we are making. Am I right? I think I'm right. So thank you so much for joining in this today. You will find all of the links in the description below. And if you have any questions and want anything clarified too, I would love to answer your questions in the comments, and I will see you in the classroom.